Action.
Stop.
Cut it. All right.
Hurry up, man. Make it happen.
What's up, diehards? This is Pete with Diehard's Music, coming to you live at the Babylon Club here on July 2nd, Fresno, California. With me today, I got, I want to call him a legend of Cypress Hill and a man of his own, Sendog. We got Sen in here. We're going to talk, ask him a couple questions real quick. He's having a good time. We'll try not to kill his buzz. But I promise you a shot. It's all said and done.
Yeah, that's the problem.
I want to ask you a couple questions, homie. Not too complex or anything. One being that, I like to call you a veteran of the game. And in some simple words, or however you like to tell me, what keeps a veteran in the game, bro?
Basically the love for the game. You know what I mean? To be a part of it, to grow with it, to advance with it, and advance the culture of it. It's what you strive for. You know what I mean? Every day that we step on stage at Cypress Hill, we accomplish something, man. It's another day, another month, another year that we have this thing that we call Cypress that somehow helps keep part of the hip hop culture moving.
Now the thing about Cypress, though, is you guys have accomplished something that's very rare, and you guys have crossed genres, and you guys can rock a metal show. You can rock, an alternative rock show. You can rock, just shit that other bands can't do. And can you explain to me, how do you feel you guys got into that niche, even though you came generally from hip hop?
Well, before we were into hip hop, man, this is like many, like mad years ago. Before hip hop was the main staple of things, we had other things, like to cling on to, such as heavy metal, rock and roll, funk music, rhythm and blues and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And I think just our education in music, helped us become who we are as far as like our many identities as Cypress, because I'm not the only rock and roll member of Cypress. Be Real grew up the same way, sort of DJ Muggs. We all listen to the same things, you know what I mean? Like coming up through, there's no way you could not listen to Elvis Presley, Jimi Hendrix, Black Sabbath, Led Zeppelin, you know what I mean? Cream, a CCR and all that stuff. You had to listen to it, man. And somehow, in a weird way, it affected our hip hop music. And I still, to this day, have not figured out how it did, but somehow we carry that rebelliousness, that rock and roll taught us, before we were into hip hop,
So it's again, when you're telling me about all these bands that you guys are influenced by, some people are thinking, who would have thought? Because when you came out back in 90, 91, 92, Hand on the Palm, I was in high school. And I was rocking that cassette. And I was like, this is something different about Cypress that is hip hop, but yet the doors were left open for you guys to go anywhere. And I feel like, that you guys have. So you guys are influences to other hip hop artists out there. We talk with the ones that we book, perform and such. And you guys have definitely put your stamp down in the music community and in music in general. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, Cypress Hill is one of those staples in hip hop culture, right along with NWA, the Beastie Boys, Public Enemy, Run DMC, Cypress Hill, Boogie Down Productions, and the list goes on and on and on and on. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how exactly that it happened that we were accepted by like so many right away, but I think that we just did our homework as like true hip hop musicians, and we first of all, we give respect to the music and the culture, and in return, we were rewarded, you know what I mean, for being the studious, dudes that we are, So at the end of the day, when I think about Cypress, you know what I mean, it's like, there's always something next. Cypress will never die, man. It's like, there's always something next. There's always something, a bigger thing. Right when we figure like we've done it all, no, there's not. There's another thing for this, another thing for that. and I'm very proud to be a member of Cypress Hill, and I love my brothers in the band and everything, and you know, as long as I'm around and we're all around, you know, we're gonna keep doing Cypress Hill, man. It's just the way it is, you know.
I just want to pay you a compliment, bro, in this interview, that you're the most realist, humble cat that I've booked in the last 4 years. And I just want to thank you. You know, that you keep it simple and you keep it humble. You're a multi-platinum selling artist, bro. And yet, you don't walk in acting like that. And I just thank you for giving me the time of day. Because, you know...
Well, you know, I'm mostly high all the time. But I don't notice any of that shit.
But you are, and I just want to pay. I'm not, you know, just the reason why I tell you that is because I'm still learning, you know, in the booking and promotions. I'm the new guy, even though a couple years don't mean anything, you know. But again, there's bands that I work with, artists I work with, and yet you just have made it easy to work with. And I appreciate that. You know, I just want to say thank you. And
I can just tell you that, man, in my opinion, like, you know, like the greatest musicians of all time through music history, man, since before, you know, let's go back thousands of years ago. You know, they have already lived, man, you know. And you say, you know, we're legends and Cypress Hill, this and that, and I appreciate it. Anyone that ever says that, but in reality, like, I don't live my life like that, man. I would still like to think that I'm like able to go in the fucking supermarket and buy stuff and things, you know, there's a fine line between a legend type thing and then like just being yourself. And whatever my band has accomplished, I take it, you know, the compliment, I take it as my band, for my band at Cypress Hill. You know what I mean? And aside from that, there's no reason to think that, like, you know, astronaut or anything like that, dude. You know what I mean?
Like I said, you keep it simple, you know?
Now, this interview has been conducted under the alcohol fucking shit. I'm 3 shots deep. Yeah, and like 6 beers, and like, I'm done with this.
All right, diehards. We're grateful to have him. You know, we got him for a couple minutes to chill out. He's having a good time right now. He's getting ready to rock the stage. I was going to get serious on him right now, but you know what? I'll get him later. We're signing out. Thanks for watching Die Hard's Music. Stay tuned.